In a shocking and emotionally charged statement that has dominated football headlines across Europe, Liverpool manager Arne has reportedly said that former Liverpool star Trent Alexander-Arnold has no right to send any apology letter to any Liverpool member, emphasizing that the English defender is no longer part of the Liverpool family since the day he chose money over the love and loyalty this club gave him from the beginning. This statement comes after recent reports that Trent Alexander-Arnold, now a Real Madrid player, sent an apology letter to Liverpool midfielder Alexis Mac Allister, expressing regret for confronting him inside the Liverpool dressing room following the Champions League clash between Liverpool and Madrid at Anfield, a game Liverpool won 1-0. Arne Slot, known for his discipline, calm demeanor, and respect for football culture, has not often made such strong emotional remarks. But according to sources close to the club, the Dutch manager could no longer remain silent after what he described as a string of unnecessary dramas caused by Trent's attempts to reconnect with Liverpool players after his controversial move to Real Madrid last summer. Speaking during a post-training press conference at Liverpool's AXA training center, Slot reportedly said, "I have great respect for what Trent achieved as a player at Liverpool. He came through the academy, captained the team on several occasions, and gave this club so many wonderful memories. But life is about choices. Once you make your choice, you must accept the consequences." Trent decided that money and a move to Madrid were more important than the love and unity that Liverpool offered him from the beginning. That is his decision, but once you walk away, you cannot expect to walk back in and pretend nothing happened. According to Slot, the club has moved on from the Trent era and is now focused entirely on the players who are currently wearing the red shirt with pride. The manager reportedly made it clear that he does not want any distraction caused by letters, apologies, or emotional exchanges from former players. The tension began after Liverpool's famous 1-0 win against Real Madrid at Anfield in the Champions League. Mac Allister scored the only goal of the match, and his celebration, arms outstretched and chin raised, was almost identical to Trent Alexander-Arnold's iconic celebration from his Liverpool days. That gesture reportedly angered Trent, who stormed into Liverpool's dressing room after the final whistle to confront Mac Allister, accusing him of mocking his trademark style. Witnesses said the confrontation became heated before other Liverpool players intervened. The situation escalated further when reports surfaced that Trent later sent an apology letter to Mac Allister, explaining that his outburst was due to frustration at being booed by Liverpool fans during the game, not because of any personal issue with Mac Allister himself. While some fans and pundits appreciated the gesture of apology, others, including several Liverpool legends, saw it as an empty act. But no one expected such a firm and dismissive response from Arne Slot himself. Slot's remarks make it clear that he values unity and emotional focus within his team. The Dutch tactician reportedly told the media that allowing emotional gestures from former players could damage the current group's focus and identity. "My players know what Liverpool means. It is not about one man or one name. It is about everyone who gives their heart to this club every day. We do not need letters of regret from someone who chose a different path. Once you put on the shirt of another club, especially one that has been our biggest rival in Europe, you have made your statement. There is no reason to send apologies to those who are still fighting for the badge." His words sent shockwaves across the football world. Social media quickly erupted, with fans debating whether Slot's stance was too harsh or completely justified. Among Liverpool fans, reactions have been deeply divided. Some supporters have echoed Slot's sentiment, arguing that Trent's decision to join Real Madrid, reportedly on a record-breaking salary, represented a betrayal of his boyhood club. One Liverpool fan commented online, "Trent made his choice. He wanted the money and the fame of Madrid. Now he wants forgiveness because he feels guilty. But that's not how loyalty works. You don't leave your family and then expect to be welcomed back whenever it suits you." Others, however, have defended Trent, calling Slot's remarks unnecessarily harsh and uncharacteristic of the club's values of compassion and forgiveness. Trent gave everything for this club for more than a decade. He made one mistake, choosing Madrid, but that doesn't erase his love for Liverpool or what he did here. He deserves a chance to say sorry. Liverpool legends have also entered the discussion. Jamie Carragher, a longtime supporter of the club's academy graduates, reportedly expressed disappointment at Slot's blunt dismissal of Trent's apology. "Look, I understand Arne's point. He's protecting his team and maintaining unity. But Trent was one of us. He's not some outsider who never cared about Liverpool. He made a choice that maybe wasn't the best, but he's still part of the club's story. You don't just erase that, Carragher said on Sky Sports. Meanwhile, Steven Gerrard, who has always championed the idea of loyalty to the badge, was more sympathetic to Slot's approach. Liverpool is about respect and pride. If you walk away from that, it's hard to come back and act like nothing happened. Trent knows that better than anyone, Gerrard reportedly told reporters. From Madrid's perspective, the entire situation has been treated with caution. Madrid coach Xabi Alonso reportedly told Spanish media that Trent's apology letter was a personal matter and that Madrid respects its players' emotions but prefers to avoid conflicts involving former clubs. Trent is a professional and he has deep emotions about Liverpool. That is understandable, but as Madrid players, our focus must always remain on what we do here, Alonso said. Madrid fans, on the other hand, have shown little patience for Trent's sentimental connections to Liverpool. Spanish sports outlet Marca wrote that many Madrid supporters see his constant references to Liverpool as a sign that he hasn't fully adapted to life in Spain. Arne Slot's leadership at Liverpool has been defined by discipline, structure, and a commitment to the collective. He has repeatedly stated that no player, past or present, is bigger than the club. His stance on Trent's apology reinforces that philosophy. At Liverpool, we do not live in the past, we move forward. The players in our dressing room today are the ones who fight, sweat, and give everything for the badge right now. They are the ones who deserve the full attention and love of this club, Slot said firmly. Insiders say that the Dutchman has privately instructed players to focus on their performances and to avoid discussing Trent's name in the media. Slot reportedly believes that constant talk about former players only weakens team spirit. Behind the football drama lies a deeply human story about loyalty, identity, and the emotional ties that bind players to the clubs that made them. Trent Alexander-Arnold was not just another player at Liverpool. He was Liverpool born and bred, the kid from West Derby who made his city proud. His decision to leave for Madrid shocked many, and his emotional apology may have been an attempt to heal that wound. But for Arne Slot, it seems that the time for emotional gestures is over. He is building a new Liverpool, one that respects its history but does not live in its shadow. Arne Slot's strong words that Trent Alexander-Arnold has no right to send any apology letter to any Liverpool member and that he is no longer part of this Liverpool family have drawn a clear line between the past and the present. To some, it is an act of strength and leadership, a manager standing firm for his club's identity. To others, it is a cold dismissal of a player who once embodied Liverpool's heart and soul. Either way, one thing is certain. The emotional bond between Trent Alexander-Arnold and Liverpool, once unbreakable, has now reached its most fragile state. And as Arne Slot leads his new generation of Reds forward, the message is clear. Liverpool's love must be earned not by words or apologies, but by loyalty and action.